Hello, Love Your Guts family. I am Stacey Bennington. I am one of the ambassadors running this page. I run it with Jeannie Borzik. And I just wanted to pop on and say hello, introduce you, and tell you a little bit about my story, do a little bit of training, and a couple of updates. So my goal is to try to pop on here every Wednesday and just pour into you guys, answer any questions, and help out in any way that I can. So here goes. So I just had my 4-year Plexus anniversary on Monday. I can't believe it's been 4 years. It's crazy. So my story actually began a year and a half before. I was watching Plexus for about a year and a half. I had an acquaintance who was posting about it, and I definitely had the eye roll, like, what is this? Totally thought it was like a weight loss gimmick company, and just didn't pay attention to it for a long time. And then I started seeing the health testimonies, and they started to catch my eye. And I've always been into health and wellness and nutrition, so I started kind of researching. She would post something and I'm like, let me look a little bit more into that. And so it was kind of interesting, and I was starting to learn a lot. So, I was starting to pay more attention. And then, I didn't need to lose weight, but I did have some health issues as far as like IBS and anxiety and just a lot of different things. So in December of 2015, I could tell that my body was off. I've always been very intuitive with my health, and so I decided to go to the doctor. We knew we wanted to have another baby. We only had one, and my oldest son, and so my cycle was all crazy. So I decided to go see the doctor, and I'm an older mama. I had my first son when I was a month before my 36th birthday, and so I knew, the clock was a-ticking. So went to the doctor to just make sure everything was cool, and they ran a bunch of tests and actually told me, no, everything's not cool, but it wasn't very definitive. It was, oh, well, you may have a low egg count. She was already talking to me about fertility stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't even started trying. And she said, well, you need to start trying right now. So we started trying, and unfortunately we started having some issues. And that was just weird because my oldest son was our honeymoon baby. Like, we got pregnant on our honeymoon, and we just thought, oh, okay, no, easy breezy. So I had a chemical pregnancy, and then unfortunately, I had a miscarriage in May of 2016 at 10 weeks. And so I was obviously just devastated and didn't know what to do. I felt terrible after the miscarriage. My body was a wreck. My hormones were a mess. I had been really sick during that pregnancy. I had a terrible cold that lasted about 2 months that I couldn't shake. And so in July, I went back to the doctor, 2 doctors actually, and asked them for some help. I was like, okay, I'm bloated. I still had like that little pregnancy pooch, even though I'd only been 10 weeks. I felt terrible. I was lethargic. And just my hormones were crazy. I could just feel like I was all out of whack. So they were not helpful. And unfortunately, like, I'm not poo-pooing on doctors, but I've had some bad experiences in the past. So they told me to take some Metamucil. That was like the most advice I got. So I was like, this isn't happening. So lo and behold, I kid you not even a week later after that last appointment, my friend Jeannie had posted about Plexus, and I was like, okay, here's a person that I love and trust. I'm gonna try it. What can happen? And so I jumped in. I think about 2 weeks after she started, and I was like, I'm not gonna work the business. I had done a network marketing company like 10 years earlier, and it was laughable. I didn't know what I was getting into. Like, I had no idea what network marketing was. I was just knowing that I was promised, like, oh, you can quit your job and make all this money, blah, blah, blah. Well, the company that I joined was, I'm not going to tell you the name of them, but it was skincare and makeup. And, like, first of all, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I don't know why I thought I could sell makeup, but I love skincare, so that was kind of my in. And unfortunately, like, I dropped a lot of money on it. I spent almost $6,000 just to, it was one of those companies where you had to have parties, and I bought all the things. And literally my mom just called me yesterday and was like, oh, I still have some of your products from blah, blah here at the house. And I was like, oh my gosh. I had so much inventory. It just took over my life and it was terrible. And I will tell you, I never recouped that money. So super big bummer for me, right? So after that, I said, and my upline left me high and dry within the first month of me starting. So I was kind of like a little baby orphan, just floundering. And finally, by the time her upline came in and scooped me up, I was like, oh, this is not my gig. I stuck with it for a year, but never recouped that $6,000, which is crazy to me, especially knowing like Plexus. So I was like, I'm not going to work Plexus. I'm not going to do it. And then after 2 weeks on the product and my IBS, oh my gosh, my horrid stomach pains went away. I started feeling more energy and just feeling better. And I'm like, you know what, there's something here. And I'm one of those people that like, I support my friends. And so I have held so many parties. Oh my gosh, so many network marketing company parties for my friends because I love my friends. I support them. I love their products have all been great. And so I would always have these parties, and of course everybody would talk to me about the business, and I saw a lot of comp plans, and I was like, meh, and I was still at I don't have the personality, I don't have the desire to be network marketing again. So, but then when I looked at Plexus's comp plan, I was like, oh, I think I can actually make some money with this. So I joined right away, and I went silver right away. My mom and two of my girlfriends joined, and that first month, I made more than what I had put into it. So I like a lot more. I paid for all my products, and I earned my $34.95. At the time, it was $34.95 to join. Right now, it's $9.95. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, I don't have to carry inventory. I don't have to have parties. I've already made my money back, and I feel amazing. Okay, I'm in. Let's do this. And so that started my journey. It was kind of like the brakes were on for a long time, and then all of a sudden I was like, let's go. And so, life happens. I ended up getting pregnant again. I honestly, we can't make health claims, but I genuinely believe that Plexus played a part of me getting pregnant with my second son, who is incredibly healthy. And so, yeah, I love this company, and I love the products. So, I have a lot of other testimonies, but I just wanted to share that one with you guys today. I might share some others, but today I wanted to talk about the 3 ways to buy. Okay, so there's 3 ways to purchase Plexus, and I know a lot of you are now ambassadors, and you're wanting to share Plexus, which is awesome. You've made a wonderful, huge, great choice. And so 3 ways to buy. Okay, so there's retail, preferred, and there's wholesale. So retail is the most you're going to pay for. I pretty much never ever recommend retail because I like to save money. I'm a very thrifty person. I don't like to be wasteful. I like to save money whenever I can. So I always just kind of cut that one right off, take it out. Preferred is you're going to start off with a 5% discount. You add your subscription, and that's how you get the discount with that 5%. After your subscription runs for 3 cycles, on that 4th cycle, it then jumps to a 15% discount. Okay. And I recommend this one for people who are just kind of dabbling, maybe trying 1 or 2 products, just wanting to see if they're going to check it out, maybe try it for a little bit here and there. Okay. Finally, there's wholesale. So wholesale right now is amazing, you guys. I'm so excited that they're still doing the $9.95 wholesale membership. So like a Costco membership, you pay a flat rate of $9.95 right now. Usually it's $39.95. And then for a whole year, you get the lowest rates ever on all of the products, okay? This also comes with a welcome pack, which is even more greatly discounted. The welcome packs are amazing. I think there's 18 of them, maybe 21. I don't know. I think they just added a couple more. So that is something that we can help you with as well. But when you go to your website to log in or to enroll Ambassador, it'll give you a preview of all of the welcome packs. So with wholesale, you get the lowest prices. The other awesome thing is that you get a lot of perks, like the Plexus perks. I cannot tell you how excited I'm about the Plexus perks. I have already got, again, I'm Miss Thrifty. I've received so many free products. I think they just launched it in January. I don't even know how many products I've received. So this is a great way to try new products or get some additional products for backup, because it really stinks when you when you run out of your products. Trust me on this one. That's another reason why you want to keep your subscription on, because you don't want to run out of products. It's not fun when you don't have your products. To get your Plexus perks, you need to have your subscription on with over 100 PV. Now, Plexus has continually, with wholesale, had free shipping for subscriptions over 130 PV, and when you go to look at your back office, it will say in there, and we can always do a training on that as well if you're having questions with that, but feel free to drop any in the comments as well. And then you also can earn cash back. Now this is interesting. I've had multiple friends who have joined as an ambassador. So ambassador and wholesale is basically the same thing. You are not obligated to sell or share Plexus if you are a wholesale customer. I get that question every single time I sign somebody up. People kind of freak out, and I'm like, no, you're fine. You don't have to, don't worry about it. It's okay. Okay, and that's what I love. There's no pressure, there's no minimums, there's no, you're just getting a good deal, basically. So, you can earn cash back on your purchases. And so I've had a few of my customers who have actually earned money on their own purchases. They're not even sharing Plexus. And some of them have done network marketing, and they've told me, I've made more with Plexus and I'm not sharing than I have with the company that I was with previously. I'm like, I know, right? That's why I do what I do. I need a way to supplement my income right now, especially right now. My husband and I are both small business owners, and so we need all the streams of income that we can get. And Plexus has been my bread and butter as I am launching my coaching business. So grateful for my Plexus paychecks every single month. So yeah, that's the 3 ways to buy. And let's see, I'm just looking at my notes. So if you registered for the Triplex unboxing, you have 3 sample credits in your Plexus app, Plexus Engage, and you can download that at your store, the App Store. And you have to use those samples by tomorrow. Okay, samples have been amazing. I have been sending them left and right. I love them. It's so easy. I don't have to go to the post office anymore. I don't have to figure out a way to make it all cutesy-bootsy and ship it off. So I love that they are doing this. Like, I love it. It's so awesome. So you have 3 of those for free. So if you have 3 friends who really want to try your pink drink, you can go ahead and send those. And if you need help with that, please reach out to Jeannie or myself and we can help you with it. It's like super easy, I promise. Super easy. All right, you guys, if you have any questions or anything else that you want to be trained on, please let us know. And I hope to hear from you. Have a wonderful rest of your week.